Well, there's only one thing to do. First, short rest. Can you use Arcane Recovery? Let's have you use Arcane Recovery. Yes, use it. Oh, that's not very good, to be honest. Let's loot the bodies. First, we'll go here. So they said there was a nest, right? I'm kind of curious where the nest was. Maybe if we explore further down, we'll find the nest. A skull. I mean, I don't know if we should be taking this, to be honest. I'm not going to, because taking items adds to weight. And I'm unsure if there's, you know, about the crafting and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, look, we'll run into more skulls. Harpies got nothing on them. I mean, I guess why would they? Is that the nest up here? So there's a harpy's nest right next to the grove. And not once the druids ever think to clear this out as a possible danger for themselves. Ooh, the harpy song theme is going on right now. That's so cool. Okay, we'll get the gold. Nothing. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go up here. Wait, what? Okay, here it is. Nothing. Perfect. 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 Okay, well, there's a treasure chest over here. Now I'm really curious. Where was their nest? Unless this is it right here. Upon this crag. And a gate. Okay, cool. A gem. Again, we could be selling this for money, but as I said before, I don't know if you can use it for anything. At any rate, we're not really hurting for gold, as we are simply limited by our proficiency. Like, okay, how much gold do we have? We have 181 gold. I mean, that's pretty low, but it's fine. It's fine. So we have a jump here. I mean, I don't know if this will take us anywhere in particular to get across, to be honest. That's the nest. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's jump. Is there a hotkey for jump? No. Okay, whatever. I don't know if we can reach that. Is that possible? Yeah, I was like, okay. There's no way. We have a throw here. Ooh. I mean, what do you have? Can you levitate or anything? You can Misty Step. Let's Misty Step you.
It's Alan.
I doubt anyone can follow, but we'll have you... Whoa, okay, let's go up here. Oh, you need to jump. I wish you could just auto jump. Like, why even have this as an option?
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Yeah. So, let's check out this note. It says, this letter is heavily creased as if it's been folded and unfolded many times. It's marked by water stains that could only have come from tears. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home, not for a while at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple of jobs in the Icewind Dales in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal that Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice, because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me, Edmund. Interesting, okay. Well, be sure to let this Miriam know. Oh, Ring of Color Spray. When the light hits, it's just so. The center jewel shimmers with every color of the rainbow. Cool, we have color spray. We have a bloodstone. Anyone can squeeze blood from the stone if the edges are sharp enough. And bones. Let's take these. Can we also... I'm just curious. Can we... Oh, wait. Oh, shit. How's he getting back? Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh, I did not think this through. You can't make this jump, right? That's too far. How are you getting back? Oh, no. Oh, no. How do you... You can only replenish this. Rest at your camp. Oh, no. This sucks. We can't get him back. Because he can't make the jump, and he doesn't have any more spells to get him anywhere. Oh boy. Well, that's a bummer. So I think what we're gonna have to do, as weird as it sounds, we're gonna have to make camp and then come back and then use a Misty Step to bring him back here. Maybe then use an Arcane Recovery to recover that spell slot. That is so... I mean, I don't know. There's probably another way that I'm not thinking of right now. But, I mean, he can't make this jump. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. That's sort of annoying. Okay, take short rest. No, not short rest. Let's head back to camp.
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Rhyme scheme was there, but the turn was kind of obvious. Care to join us by the fire? Pleasure, I'm January. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat? Pretty words, if you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. Get out of my camp while you still have legs. Yeah, no, pleasure. I'm a January.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. No, this encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Take me back now. Reach for a weapon. Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
It's like, that's not ominous at all. What makes you say that? I'm getting tired of your games. Are these theatrics leading somewhere? Ignore them and fill your plate. So, just a full disclosure, I have seen this part at launch. So, if at any point that I don't sound too impressed, it's because I've seen it before. But this is actually pretty cool, right? I mean, something visits you in camps, you're not totally safe at camp. I love that aspect about Baldur's Gate. I think I just think that's a really cool idea and really fascinating. But I'm kind of interested. Has there been something new added here? We'll soon find out. I tire of your games. Are your theatrics leading to somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Oh, now I really trust you.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Holy in hells. You're a Cambion.
Ah, here we are.
And so much more. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
So, if I haven't really brushed up on my D&D lore for a while, but anyways, that letter for the Cambion, the Warlock made a pact with, I would imagine, the Fiend. This is another Cambion. Most likely not the same Cambion, but that answers our question. What is a Cambion? Here we are. So draw your weapon. What makes you think I need saving? Why do you want to help me? I don't care what you are. I care what you want. These are more, I believe, just packed creatures or creatures looking for deals of some kind, not necessarily out here just to rob you of your soul. I don't know. I'll have to brush up on my Cambion. Why would you help me? It doesn't really help me. I mean, there's nothing much more than it's done is offer me food, but we don't really need the food. We've got plenty of, bananas? We got food. We don't need food. What makes you think I need saving, pal?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
So that is an interesting proposition. So I'll say this for right now. It is early access, and we have to keep in mind there's, I would imagine, a lot of things not implemented just yet. But if we were to consider this early in the game, right, and nothing has really presented itself as a deterrent when having these tadpoles up to this point, right? So yeah, we don't have disadvantage on our attack rolls for having the tadpole. We don't have, a skewed charisma checks or a skewed ability checks. We're not discriminated against, thus locking us out of certain conversations. We're not losing HP gradually or anything like that. There seems to be, at this point, no reason to remove the tadpole or in terms of rushing toward that, right? We can take our time and really look at different ways to get rid of the tadpole, whether it be this fiend, whether it be Helson, whether it be the witch, whether it be the Keck W. I don't know.
The crash.
Whatever Alizé wants us to do. So we have a lot of options here, or presumed options, right? And we're not really feeling the detriment of having the tadpole. So it's interesting that he could say, like, oh, I could fix it in a snap. It's like, why? What are you offering that would, beat out anyone else's offer versus, us going on that adventure? We don't feel any kind of rush to need immediate assistance. This tadpole has literally done nothing to us at this point. So I really, as a character, and even as a player, like more meta than anything, there's no reason to rush to this unless there's like a secret path that you want to unlock, or maybe there's some sort of background, maybe there's a weapon or something that you want to get by pursuing this path. For me personally, as a player, and if I wanted to RP this, there is literally no reason why I need to rush to jump at a Cambion. I feel like it's just better to say, like, I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Maybe.
Hope. Such a tease.
I've actually not I've not finished the Halcyon storyline, so I don't even know if that'll work. Like saving him and stuff like that, maybe that'll work, maybe that won't. Who knows? So maybe the end result may just be this devil. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you? I'm pretty sure he'll find us. I'll have the last laugh in the end. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. I'll rip your mocking tongue. I guess number 1 will suffice. Why would you? Ugh, that's so stupid. Like, obviously we know how it'll find us, or how we find it, or him. It's as simple as that. He's gonna do what he did before. That seems obvious. But then I'll have the last laugh at the end versus I'll rip your mocking tongue out. Like, these are kind of the same here, 2 and 4. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. I mean, this one's reasonable because, that's if you say, like, I want to reject the notion outright. But these two are pretty there. I mean, this is more of like, oh, I guess more neutral in some way, but really these two are the same. You would have really benefited from a different line of dialogue here. Maybe something more sympathetic, that saying, like, please stay close, and I'll take your deal when the time comes. For those people who do want to RP that, rather than 2 of the same tonally sounding sentences here. Notice as well how they have 2 and 4 broken up when they start with the same, I'll rip out your tongue, I'll have the last laugh. So these are very similar, and they simply broke it up with a 3 here. That's how you know, I guess one of these must be a placeholder, or whether they just don't care to really change it. But when you see lines broken up like this, in my opinion, it kind of gives me an indication that they're just like running out of ideas. How do I find you? Obvious answer.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Why isn't my cat knocked out? I'm the only one knocked out. You know, maybe if we go back to the world, maybe Gale will be back with the group, or maybe he'll end up spawned in that area again. Anyways, I guess Shadow after thine heart is wanting to have dialogue.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He seems like a good boy. Help is help no matter the source. Honestly, I'm not sure. See, this is what I mean. Help is help no matter the source. If you're going to have this line of dialogue, then previously you should have one that's sympathetic to Raphael and saying, oh, you know, stay close. I might need you. I have an inclination to take you up on your deal. So this is why I'm like, okay, well, this is where they need some consistency here, right? Again, early access, I know, but a part of me fears that they as developers, because this is such an ambitious title, that they're kind of like, oh, the beginning part is about 80% done, and that would disappoint me, because I feel like there's some inconsistency in terms of tone with a lot of the dialogue choices. Like, it feels like they set themselves up to have 4 choices no matter the circumstances. It's kind of like you don't always need 4 choices, although it does fit neatly. But like, help is help no matter the source. Well, then previously you should have written, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. Honestly, I'm not sure he's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as that. Use your shared connection to read her thoughts. No, that's an invasion of privacy. We're not doing that. He's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as that. Honestly, I'm not sure.
I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all.
See, here there's 5. There's 5 selections here. So that's my thing too. If you're writing something, right? If you're writing the dialogue choices, then, you know, you shouldn't force yourself to come up with more than 4 things or more than 5 things. Maybe they don't do less than 4. I think that's probably one of the reasons. Because then you do run out of ideas. You do run out of ways to deliver a different message with different tones and stuff like that. And maybe that's what they ran into in the previous section. Anyways, actually, if Raphael can offer help, maybe we should consider it again. You have this follow-up line. It just bugs me, right, guys? It just bugs me because you could have had this line or something similar to it in the earlier scene. Enough about me. What do you think is best? I am curious to hear her thoughts. She did say we shouldn't deal with him at all, but, well, I mean, I would imagine this is what she thinks is best, that we shouldn't hedge our bets here. But maybe there's more here. Why would they write number 4?
I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
Okay, all right. She's contemplating it the same way I'm contemplating it. Actually, if Raphael can offer help, maybe we should consider it. I'm still unsure if he could help us or not. Yeah, I'm unsure. I really am, because he could just be pulling our legs, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is able to remove the tadpoles. But then, if that's the case, I would imagine this Cambion would have the pick of the litter. There was plenty of other people like us who crash landed on this island. Why us in particular, right? So I would imagine he could go to anybody and have tons of whatever he needs in exchange for his deals. So I'm unsure if he can help us or not.
You know, failing to make a decision is the same as making a decision. Except you decide blindly.
I mean, I don't know. Are you saying that about yourself? Are you being introspective here? You're exactly saying you're in my position. You just said that you don't know either. So I guess we're gonna have this powwow together. What's your point exactly? Spit it out to actually. All right, perhaps. Yeah. What is your point? Because you just said you don't know either, and when the time comes, you'll make your choice. I will also make the choice.
My point is that Raphael was stirring the pot, trying to unsettle us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
Okay, well, if you have more lore and more background to, explain to us, then maybe we can understand where you're coming from. Because up to this point, you're just assuming stuff of me. Anyways, I'm glad I made the right decision then. I don't think I've made a decision, really. Who the hells are these people who does such things? Or who do such things? Who would do such things? I didn't realize you were so well-versed in mental and emotional torment. I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice. Yeah, I didn't know you were so well-versed in mental and emotional torment. Care to explain?
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Okay. Good for you. Okay. Let's sleep. Let us sleep. Ooh, what was that? Okay, so you're not. Okay, so. Yeah, so Gale's gonna Misty Step to. Oh, no! No. I'm not doing that. Gale is doing that. Gale is gonna Misty Step to us. Took a level 2 spell slot to Misty Step, huh? Then he's gonna use Arcane Recovery to recover the level 2 slot. Does that seem wasteful? Yeah, it does. But it is what it is, folks. What are you gonna do about it? Let us go back then. Good job, team. Let's talk to, before we leave, let's speak with the kid. The one that we've met already. See if we get a new line of dialogue. So this is where the kid would be headed? I guess we didn't need to rush and hold person him, right? It was a little excessive of me.
No, that doesn't work. Damn it.
There's animals here. Okay, let's actually use Invocation of Animals. They're probably druids, by the way, in disguise. I don't know. But just in case, we're gonna do that. Let's also save.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Stay and listen. What's the tune you're singing? How can I put this? That sounded a little unpolished. Stay and listen.
Change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright? This grove could be a battlefield soon enough. It's no time for music. There's no singing voice that could save those lyrics. You know that, right? Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help. That's a creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony. Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time. You'd better swap that loot for a weapon. You'll need one soon enough. That's a creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, ugh.
Can I help you finish the song? I mean, am I a bit of a musician myself, a wordsmith myself? Best of luck with that. This grove could be a battlefield tune, no time for music. Can I help you finish the song? I do know a bit of a rhymes game, as it were.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
I mean, what's the performance? Maybe I have to do a performance check? First things first, what's the song about? Hand me that loot, we can perform it together. I'm so confident. First things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Oh, is it? Okay. Nod an encouragement and gesture to her lute. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now? Perfectly awful. Worst lyrics I've ever heard. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she was here right now?
That That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
All right, that's what your lyrics need to say. That's it. You're onto something. You're gonna crack the code.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
What? What's up?
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Yay, that's good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, look, it could have been better at the height. I'm kidding. That was great. Don't worry. Cry as much as you need. The song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears. No need to be sorry, though it still needs work. Well, would you look at this grove? So lovely, so grove-like. Don't worry. Cry as much as you need. The song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears. I would get rid of a few here and just say worthy of tears. Don't worry. Cry as much as you need.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
It sounds terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sure your teacher will be proud to see you now. Hardly a unique tale of woe these days. Toughen up, or you won't last. Well, you've come up to be a fine. Oh, well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her. Yeah, I think I like 4 a little bit.
Lihala said that's where eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.